Imagine building a powerful empire, cities full of life, armies ready for battle, and culture that inspires generations. And then, suddenly, everything is gone. No records of war, no confirmed disasters, just silence. Today, we'll dive into the mysterious stories of civilizations that flourished and then vanished, leaving behind ruins, questions, and unsolved mysteries. Over 4,000 years ago, the Indus Valley civilization thrived in what is now Pakistan and northwest India. At its height, it was one of the most advanced societies in the ancient world, known for impressive urban planning, underground plumbing systems, and extensive trade networks. Its great cities, Harappa and Mohenjo-daro, were centers of innovation far ahead of their time. But around 1900 BCE, something happened. The civilization declined and its people slowly disappeared. Historians still debate the cause, some suggest climate change and the drying up of rivers, others propose invasions or disease. Yet no single explanation has ever been confirmed. Imagine a society so advanced, vanishing almost overnight, leaving behind only silent ruins. In Southeast Asia, the Khmer Empire once built the largest city in the world, Angkor. At its peak between the 9th and 15th centuries, Angkor was home to nearly 1 million people, a true metropolis in the medieval world. Its crowning jewel was Angkor Wat, a temple so massive and detailed that it remains one of the wonders of the ancient world. And yet, by the 15th century, this mighty city was abandoned. Some scholars believe years of drought and devastating floods made the city unsustainable. Others point to political instability and foreign invasions. Whatever the cause, the jungle slowly reclaimed Angkor, hiding it for centuries until explorers brought it back to the world's attention. Across the ocean in North America, the ancestral Puebloans, often known as the Anasazi, built incredible cliff dwellings in the American Southwest. Their homes, carved directly into rock faces like those at Mesa Verde, remain some of the most stunning archaeological sites in the United States. Yet by the late 13th century, entire settlements were abandoned. Severe drought is one likely cause, making it nearly impossible to sustain crops. Resource depletion and conflict may have also pushed people to leave. While the Puebloan descendants still live today among Native American tribes, the great stone cities of their ancestors remain eerily empty, as if frozen in time. In the deserts of Jordan, the Nabateans built one of the most breathtaking cities the world has ever seen, Petra. Carved directly into rose-red cliffs, Petra was a wealthy trading hub that controlled routes across Arabia. For centuries, it thrived as a hidden gem of the ancient world. But after the 4th century CE, the Nabateans faded from history. Some historians believe shifting trade routes weakened their economy, while others blame Roman conquest and earthquakes. Petra itself was forgotten by the outside world for nearly 1,500 years, hidden in the desert until rediscovered in 1812. Today, it stands as a silent monument to a vanished people. In ancient Mexico, the Olmec civilization flourished between 1200 and 400 BCE. They are best remembered for their colossal stone heads, massive sculptures that still puzzle archaeologists with their size and detail. The Olmecs were among the earliest complex societies in the Americas and influenced later cultures like the Maya and Aztec. And yet, just as suddenly as they appeared, they disappeared. Theories range from volcanic eruptions to drastic climate shifts or internal conflicts. No written records remain to explain their downfall, leaving their collapse one of Mesoamerica's greatest mysteries. The Maya built vast cities across Central America, with towering pyramids, complex writing, and one of the most accurate calendars in history. But around the 9th century, many of their great cities were suddenly abandoned, swallowed by the jungle. Historians suggest droughts, overpopulation, or endless warfare may have led to their collapse. Yet the Maya people themselves never disappeared, their descendants still live across the region today. The mystery is not their existence, but why their once mighty cities were left in silence. Çatalhöyük, in modern-day Turkey, is one of the world's first cities, dating back to 7000 BCE. Thousands lived in tightly packed homes with no streets, entering through rooftops, and decorated their walls with murals and shrines. Then, mysteriously, the city was abandoned. Was it climate, disease, or social tensions? No one knows for sure. Today, Catalhoyuk reminds us that even the very first steps of human civilization carried the seeds of collapse. Far out in the Pacific Ocean, on tiny Easter Island, the Rapa Nui people created one of the most mysterious cultures in history. They are famous for the moai, enormous stone statues with solemn faces, some weighing over 70 tons. For centuries, the islanders thrived, but by the 17th century, their society had collapsed. Some believe they cut down too many trees and overused their resources, leading to famine. Others argue that European contact, diseases, and slave raids accelerated the decline. The mystery remains: how did such a small society carve, move, and erect hundreds of massive statues, only to fall into ruin? These civilizations remind us of a sobering truth: nothing lasts forever. Even the most powerful empires can disappear, leaving only ruins and questions for future generations. Their stories make us wonder, if entire civilizations could vanish without explanation, could the same fate ever happen to us? Tell me in the comments, which of these lost civilizations do you find the most mysterious?